Hello and welcome to this short overview of this amazing opportunity that we have been a part of. I have been a part of the last 3 years, and Bonnie, I believe you've been a part of it for
almost 5 years now.
Almost
Woohoo!
5 years, and going strong.
We are. What we'd love to share with you is a company we've partnered with. It's a company that's around the world in 80 countries. And it's a company that not only are their products effective, but they're guaranteed. And that's one of the reasons that I can offer that. And one of the reasons I shared it with Irina in the first place. Because where can you go where the products are just effective, guaranteed, and they're actually cost effective if you want to share it yourself. So what we are using right now is something called Miracle Ready Info. All we're going to do today is share with you about this company, where to find the information, and it's to you to check it out. Now, there's a lot of things that go by us every day, and we say, oh, yeah, I'll get around to it. We're going to show you a couple of videos. If they're intriguing to you, this website, miraclereadyinfo.com, is chock full of any of the answers that you would have, or we'd love for you to contact Irina or myself to answer any questions you might have. Now, the excitement is a product called X39. It's around the world, isn't it, Irina? It's around the world. And it took this company from 20 million to 600 million, like that. And so why? Why would that do that? Well, we're going to show you a little video here in just a moment on what the technology is, and then who would that help? So first, we're going to show you the technology of it, and then the pictures say 1,000 words. So we're going to do that right now. Thank you, Irina, for doing that.
Light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time. For us, it all begins with the sun, the source of light and life for our entire solar system. Even Einstein concluded that everything we're made of contains light. All life originates with the sun through photosynthesis. Plants and vegetation collect the light, and all living creatures emit light. Humans actually emit infrared light, which can be seen with night vision devices. We've known for centuries that light has many effects on the body. LifeWave's phototherapy patches use light that can promote a general state of health and healthy activity unique to each LifeWave patch. Here's how the technology works. First, a patch is applied to specific points on the body. Where the patch covers the skin, infrared energy emitted from the body is reflected back into the body and then taps into the body's own natural flow of energy. LifeWave phototherapy patches promote an environment that enables the body to optimize its restorative energy and enhances your ability to live well without the use of harmful drugs or chemicals. To find out more, contact your distributor. LifeWave. Live long, live well.
Wow, Irina, with each time I see that video, it's just so exciting. I don't know why. I guess because I've been using it for 5 years, and something so simple as a small little device. Nothing goes in the body. It's a reflective device, patented. There's nothing out there like it. There's other patches people sell, but it's nothing like this one. This is using your body as a power source. It's so cool. And there's another video right next to that one, Irina. I think we should show people what are some of the opportunities for your body.
An empowered life has no expiration date. We're all created to do incredible things, like conquer summits, catch big waves, and live our passions. As time goes on, our bodies begin to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy levels decline, sleep patterns shift, and recovery slows. But our bodies are masterpieces of design, holding the potential to bounce back better than ever. With X39, we achieved something remarkable in the field of wellness and regenerative science that others could not. By utilizing LifeWave's unique patented technology, X39 uses light to elevate GHK-Cu, a copper peptide known to support overall health and wellness. Unlike traditional light therapy, which requires external light sources, X39 uses the body's own infrared light to naturally increase vitality, enhancing the body's flow of natural energy for improvements in strength, stamina, performance, and overall health and well-being, with the simplicity of an affordable, non-invasive, non-transdermal patch. As we age, levels of these life-enhancing elements, which are associated with wellness and longevity, begin to decline. LifeWave invested 10 years into stem cell research, which resulted in over 70 patents. X39 was born to bring to the public a product that can support wellness in an entirely new way, supporting the production of younger, healthier cells with wearable light technology. Becoming a powerhouse is easier than you think. Harness your body's natural potential to maintain youthful energy and vitality, because life comes at you fast, but it doesn't have to pass you by. Live long, live well, live young. Be the light with LifeWave X39. LifeWave.
Wow, Irina. I love watching that video too. It's just I'll be 69 in just like, let's see, where are we? In 20 days.
Oh,
And it's like, how did that happen? But I feel so good. I have lots of energy. People say I don't look my age. Of course, I don't act my age. And one of the things that I think is people have a vision of themselves. Well, when I grow old, I won't be able to walk well, or I won't be able to feel good, or I'll be tired, or, I won't be able to do things I love to do. But that's not true. When you are utilizing something as a technology like this that does not harm your body and enhances your body, wow, it feels terrific. It feels great. So we say, wear it, power up. We're our own power source, and create your own experience. Everyone has a different experience. Irina, I love your experience. Would you share with us what it's like to be powered up with the LifeWave patches?
Totally. So before X39, I used to taper off around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I wouldn't have any energy left afterwards. And after X39, I'm now able to go on until midnight and still have energy in the tank. And it's not a jittery kind of energy. It's the kind that allows me to do the things I love, and without falling back, without feeling tired. So keep on going. Aeon and Alavida help me sleep better. So every night becomes an amazing, restful experience of having that satiated level of sleep when you feel well rested and you wake up and you're ready to take on the day. Your mood elevates. So recently I started painting again, which I haven't done in a long time.
Yes, that's so exciting. When we feel good, we start doing things we love. Well, scroll on down just a hair here, and we'll just share a few things. It's what many people experience are the increased vitality. That's my husband and I, and yourself, and so many others. Can you imagine how many people are using this around the world? 80 countries with thousands and thousands and thousands of people, and increased energy and vitality. Relief from recovery, like I fell maybe 8 months ago, and I was up. I never even hurt. I went in and put the patches on right away to take care of that, the ice wave, and I never even hurt. I felt so great. Better sleep. That's my husband. He gets great, deeper, more restful sleep. And mental clarity is huge for a lot of people. They just so much mental clarity. But I love the overall health and wellness factor. We all say, well, we're going to get around to exercising. We're going to get around to eating better. What if you had a helping hand that helped you feel like doing those things? And then it all starts snowballing in a good way. Now, below this is a few before and after photos. I just encourage you to go to this miraclereadyinfo.site.com and check it out for yourself. I happen to have met several of these people. One of them was a trainer. He's down in Bellingham, Washington. He said, oh, I don't need it. His friend said, try this. He goes, oh, no, that's okay. Then she says, humor me and try it. So he did for a month. He used what we call the performance pack, X39 and X49. And he lost weight and gained muscle in that 1 month span. He was very impressed. And then next to him, Brian, he had been very ill as a teenager. and was coming back through all the Western medicine treatments. His grandmother said, check this out. So he did. He started using them. He went back to his doctors recently, and they said, he's 23 now. Brian, it's as if you were never sick before. His body healed so well. And then one more I'm going to speak about is this woman with the elbows here, Sharon. She is a nurse, an RN, and she had tried everything to help her poor elbows. Both elbows had that skin that was so distressed. In a month, for 1 month, it cleared up, never to come back. And that was over 4 years ago. You know, what a dramatic life change. So hair, skin, nails, it is not clinically studied for hair, but that is a side effect that a lot of people notice. My own husband said to me last night, I think my hair is turning darker. And it is, you know, going back to original color. And I've met many of the people I've worked with that we notice it. We can see it right over Zoom that their hair is turning darker. And skin is so profound. It's so profound. It's the largest organ in our body. And sleep, you know, all these things tie together. If you get good sleep, you know, you feel rested. If you feel rested, you feel like doing stuff. And then when you start noticing in the mirror, people start noticing. It's just amazing. A little bit further down in this site, we're going through quickly because we want you to go check out the site yourself. But would you talk a little bit about how our body works, Irina? Because it's so, so important.
Totally. So master cells are unique cells with ability to transform into various types of cells, such as muscle, blood, or nerve cells. And they are crucial for our body's ability to rebuild itself, to prevent us from being ill. And all of our cells actually begin as a master cells. And they serve as a foundational building blocks that eventually specialize into many different cell types. And so there have been done studies that copper peptides play a significant role in activating these master cells. Research indicates that copper peptides help wake up the body's dormant master cells, stimulating them to regenerate and repair damaged tissues. And this process is vital to enhancing healing and promoting cellular rejuvenation. By the time we reach our 30s, we lose about 50% of our activity, and then by age 60, nearly 90% is gone. And as we get older, obviously the activity decreases. And what the patches help us do is to maintain great level of activity. So our age is not a determinant factor in how we feel.
Yeah, that is how I feel. I feel like as good as I did, and I'm not exaggerating, in my 30s, and I'm going to be 69 in 20 days. I just feel great. I feel that high energy level, sustained. I'm like everyone else, you know, I get tired. I have my bedtime, but when I sleep well. And one of my favorite patches for myself is called Aloe Vera. It's marketed for skin, but it's more than a pretty face. I tell you that. Now, if we had something that would help you, would you be interested in learning more? One of the things is to come onto this website, miraclereadyinfo.com, and learn about the history of how this was developed. And this is David Schmidt, the CEO, founder, and inventor of LifeWave products. And we'll share in this article. He worked with the U.S. military. The people in this mini subs, you know, they're underwater. They're not seeing any sunlight. They're trying to, you know, work down, and they're in that atmosphere. And he found a way to help them. That was over 20 years ago. His research goes back more like 30, 35 years ago. So it's pretty interesting. The company is 21 years old right now. And there's a convention coming up in October. I'll be going to it. And when I'm going to it, we're learning all the things that this man has focused for the future. We do the wearable wellness, but he has other things in mind for us as well. We have a water machine that's like no other in the world. The water is treated with light, and light is energy. So people who have been trying it says one glass and they can feel a difference. One glass. And then he also just came out with a nutritional, because he often mentions nutritionals to go along to help nourish our body. And he created something called Cellular. And that's coming. It's actually out in the States. We don't have it here in Canada yet. But that's super cool. So let's scroll down just a bit more because I want to show all these beautiful people. How can they find out about this? Well, first of all, the medical professions are saying that right away our genes are restored to a more youthful state in only 24 hours. That's the beginning. And then within 4 weeks, people really start noticing as well that they notice things. This is the thing. We teach you to notice and pay attention to your body. Within 6 weeks, this is fascinating. Everything's trackable. Remember that. Your blood, your blood pressure, your bones, your gums, your skin, everything's trackable. And so your sleep patterns, your energy, it's all trackable. And so as we scroll down here, we'll see that the timelines for people within 3 months, the skin, people start going, hey, what are you doing? You're looking really good. And you can take pictures. We always encourage pictures before and after. Within 6 months, the cardiovascular system, you're talking to your doctor and they say, hey, your blood pressure is really good, like my doctor did. And then within 12 months, this is not an overnight miracle. This is an overtime miracle. And within 12 months, people often are like, I am a different person. Now, many times as we age, we'll go, oh, I'm another year older. But what if you said, I'm another year younger? That's very cool. So the fascinating part that drew me into this company was it works on horses. And horses don't have a placebo effect. And once a month we have a talk and you're invited. Just reach out to Irina or reach out to myself. And we'll invite you to our pet overview because they literally work. They're clinically studied on horses. And you can see that small picture there with the dark red on the horse. That is a horse before. And 10 minutes later, picture after. You can see that redness, that angriness just drop. Now, these are infrared cameras. It can be done on humans as well. Now, a little bit lower than that, we see that we have athletes. Now, why do athletes use them? Well, they get better performance. And, it's a 1/100th of a second sometimes that they need. And this helps them with their hurting after workouts. This helps them with their stamina. This helps them with their energy. This helps them the overall wellness or get the edge. And we're so worth it. We might not be competitive athletes, but every day we get up and do what we need to do. So it's approved by the World Anti-Doping Agency. So that's a very cool thing because nothing goes in the body. These patches are applied, but nothing actually goes in the body. It is a wonderful, amazing, patented, reflective device that no one else in the world has. Now, scroll down a little bit more, Irina, if you would. And what we like to say is you have choices. This is not an all or nothing. This is an all and something. And if we scroll down a little bit more, we'll realize there's 4 of our products that we often encourage people to try them. The X39 for sure. That's our keynote product. X49 is the sister product. If you are working with your heart and bone, that's a fabulous one. The Eon is the most beloved of all of our products. People that use it love it. Calming, de-stressing. It partners where someone's hurting somewhere. You can place one on for hurting. And Ice Wave is clinically studied for agony, acute things. It's also the one they studied for horses. Combined together, it's people can't not notice. And so what I love is for people to take a look at all of them and decide what's right for you. Now, these packs are explained in a 6-minute video. If we scroll a little bit further, we'll realize there is testimonials, tons of them. There's patents and statistics for those people that love all the facts. You got to know about it before you try it. Actually, this is fun. You just try it and then you notice it. And then the biofrequency technology, that is all about each and every one of the 10 plus patches that we have, wearable wellness, and a video and explanation. So what I highly encourage you to do today is go to miracleready.info. Now, Irina and I love to share this because there's one more part of it. And that is there is an opportunity for those of you who have been looking for an at-home business where you don't have to get in the car and go somewhere, and you can work from home, and you can ask people to take a look at this very website. And if they're interested and they want to try it, the company will reward you well for that. and it's unlimited, literally unlimited. We are in 80 countries around the world. You can contact people from all around the world. You can contact your friends, your family, your neighbors. You can contact the mail person. You can contact the person in the grocery store and just say, do you know about this? And if they've never heard of LifeWave, there's an opportunity to share this with them. And we don't sell a thing, do we, Irina? We don't sell anything. We just share about it. And people go, yeah, I'd like to try that. And as they try it and create their own experience, then they go, wow. And then they share that as well. So with that, Irina, I think we should ring off today and I'd like them to know a little bit more about you, what you do, and how they can get a hold of you.
Sure. Yes, so I can be reached at irina@irinashuhovtsov.com. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm a podcast host, transformational coach, and an author of 7 books. And my vision, my goal is to empower women all over the world to believe in themselves again, no matter what anyone says. And I believe in this company because their goal is to bring back health to homes worldwide.
Yes,
so, thank
absolutely.
you.
Thank you, Irina. It has been a blessing to know this woman. She just does so much. She also is a mother to 2 teenagers. And she does so many things and she does it well. But another thing about her is she sings. And, sometimes we just have to let it all out. And she does. She's an amazing singer as well. And I am so blessed to know her. And I'm Bonnie McDonald Dixon. I am a LifeWave consultant as well as Irina. And I invite you to take a look at this company. It may not be for you. It might be for someone you know, and they will thank you and over again if you share it with them. So with that, I think we should ring off and say, we'll see you next week, because next week I have a surprise for everybody. So they want to be here same time next week.
Awesome.